Guys, thanks for tuning into our podcast. If you do enjoy this, please make sure you share it with a mate. It's not that much that we're asking. We really appreciate it. But yeah, just keep listening and hope you enjoy the banter that we've been having.
Do you not know who she is, Scotty?
No, I do now. I do now.
I'll have to get you back on when we do get Metamucil as a sponsor eventually.
This thing called the reverse scope piss, basically the same thing. Tuck your dick, piss in the trough backwards.
Was he blind before the Big Les show come out?
Lang Park, mate, Queensland.
Alrighty, guys, welcome back to On the Piss. I fucked it. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of On the Piss. We're in a bit of a different setup today. It feels weird sitting next to Das, but it's because we've got two beautiful guests who we shouldn't take the camera off. So we got Fergo and special guest Speaks. Didn't know you were coming, so how are you?
Yeah, me either. I'm pretty good, man. How are you?
Yeah, fucking not bad,
How
man.
tough was it getting over the border?
Pretty tough. Actually, funny story. I was on the plane and I sat next to two stinky people. Almost ruined your fucking 5-minute in thing. Yeah, literally on my flight from Wagga to Sydney, I was sitting next to probably arguably the smelliest person I've ever sat next to in my life.
Jeez.
And I had a mask on as well. And I had a mask on, could still smell him through that. And then, also, have you guys worn masks very often?
No.
The shittest thing about a mask is I think I'm doing the right thing for the public, but I yawned after I'd had like a guzzi and then a beer. And I yawned into my mask and like all the yawn particles stuck in the front of it. So then every time I breathe, I could just smell my own breath, like real bad. Where's it going with this?
What meat? I'll take over. What meat did you get on your burrito?
Spicy chicken.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
That's
nice.
What do you
fair
get?
enough. I get chicken, yeah. I'm very
You
boring.
kind of struck me as a barramundi guy.
Well, when they say, well, it fucking puts me off. Just chicken.
Have you ever got beef?
No, not from
No,
Brisbane.
neither. And the pork looks fucked.
Yeah, I don't know. Sombrero's near my house. I'm a very lazy person.
Oh, I don't like sombreros.
Sombreros fucking sucks. It's too cold.
Yeah, today when we were driving past, what did their sign say? It was like,
Oh yeah, help us, like with world hunger or something. And I was like, why don't you just help your business stay afloat?
Yeah, help us be a little bit better than Guzman.
Yeah, exactly. Like
But you're not doing.
all really fucking useless. Like I've never had a good sombreros experience. It's only been once. But
Yeah, and they
you
think
know,
they're
it still
special
counts.
because they use black beans and black rice. It's like, it's been done, guys.
Wake up to yourselves. Mexican food is not healthy.
No, it is.
Well, I don't think it is. I don't know.
There's a lot of fat Mexicans.
Yeah, exactly.
have you ever seen a skinny one?
You can say that.
The skinny. Oh no, I was gonna say Rey Mysterio, but he's a little chode.
Yeah, but he's pretty fit.
Is he
Wait, what's the Great Khali?
He's Indian actually. He's
Bullshit.
from Delhi, I'm pretty sure. They used to talk about it.
New or old? Delhi.
New old Great Khalid.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Neither.
Yeah. I should also say we've also got a live audience. It's starting to grow
growing.
each week. Got 7 people. So yeah.
Thanks everyone.
Thank you.
This week's episode probably won't get many downloads because most of our usual listeners are here with us
Yeah.
live, so no need to listen back.
The biggest laugh so far.
Yeah.
But Scotty, how are you, mate? Had a third birthday today.
Yeah. My nephew's third birthday today. He's growing very big. He's the brother of the first daughter in the Ferguson family for about 38 years.
That is.
Wait, the brother
She's
of the
8
first
months.
daughter.
Yeah. So yeah, my brother it was Tommy's third birthday today, and they also have a daughter, which was
Right.
the first one in 38 years.
Okay.
That's ridiculous. 38 years.
Yeah. She'll probably play rugby league as well.
That's-
Give Ryan Sims a run for her money for greatest female rugby league player
She
ever.
would put all of us on her
What
ass.
about Ruan Sims?
That's what we're talking about, aren't we?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I just said. She'll rival Ryan Sims for greatest female
Sorry, I
rugby
was
league
just
player ever.
I fucking Dan.
Fair as fuck.
I came quick.
That's
Way
good.
earlier. Do you guys drink heaps of milk?
No,
Drink heaps of milk.
don't.
Nah, I shit myself otherwise.
Tastes way better from the male cows.
How many more of them have you got lined up?
None.
Fuck.
Fucking hell.
5 minutes. We should probably just end it here. It's probably peaked.
Should also mention we're coming live from the CAC. Well, not live.
Clutzy
Keep
always
saying
says
live. I
that.
always say we're coming live, but yeah, we're coming from the Caxton. We're in the Pearl Room. Shout out to the Caxton
We've
again.
done like 20 podcast episodes. Clutzy's still trying to figure out what the fuck they are.
Yeah.
how podcasts work.
I don't. Yeah. I don't
Do you
know.
guys reckon any deaf people watch your podcast?
They actually YouTube does have
They have
captions.
Jackson
Yeah,
got
Jackson
us onto
introduced
that.
a funny game where if you watch the podcast on YouTube, you can pause it and take screenshots like out of context, and it's pretty funny. I was trying to think of what that one said
I was
last
like,
week.
what? I'm just sort of totally perplexed.
Didn't you get a message about it? Some deaf guy watching you.
Yeah, that was Jonesy.
You know
Okay,
what'd be
what
funny?
was?
If I said something.
No, he was blind, so he loved podcasts, but he wanted a transcript in Braille.
You know, it'd be funny though if I said something and Scotty just gave it a go in sign language.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I just reckon there's better things to do if you were deaf.
Like
Like be
what?
watching TV shows.
What would you
We
be
definitely
doing?
wouldn't be listening to a podcast.
I don't know. You'd be doing like crochet or something.
Crochet.
Yeah.
Working out a better way to read Braille.
Yeah. Something
We
like
don't need Braille if you're deaf. You can read. Working out a better way to hear podcasts, maybe.
Okay, Mr. Fucking.
Imagine
I
being
know
deaf.
everything about deaf people.
Do you reckon there's a deaf
This
guy out there
podcast's
with
bullshit.
no fingers?
A deaf what?
Nothing.
Deaf guy with no fingers. Just going down the same road, speaks yourself down.
How do deaf people hear then? Like, what's their equivalent of Braille?
Oh, just
Hey, there isn't
looking,
one.
seeing.
Yeah, they
Oh,
have
sign language.
Wait, did you see on Brown Cardigan? On Brown Cardigan, there was the two people having an argument.
No, I didn't see it.
Oh,
Yeah, it was hard
God.
to tell who won.
Yeah.
Can we restart this podcast? I don't want that coming out.
What?
Nothing.
Oh, it's spectacular.
I've got nothing else planned. I've got nothing else
Yeah,
ever
that's
to
the
say.
podcast. All right, thanks, guys. See you
Actually,
next
should we
week.
read your dad's email, Scotty?
Oh man, if you want,
So after
it's fucking embarrassing.
but
Don't care.
how am I gonna find it? After the first time Scott came on the podcast, his dad, I got an email through the website, and it had never happened before. I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
I don't even know he had an email.
Um,
I thought he was more off the grid.
Is this the one?
yeah, that was the second one. There's been two. Let me find the first one.
Yeah, he
Uh,
texted me saying he sent an electronic mail to Darcy.
Oh no, that's not it either. Sorry, please entertain yourselves.
I can't do that.
Here we go. New customer message from Laurie Ferguson. Laurie_Fergie@hotmail.com. Hi, just listened to your podcast with Scott Ferguson, calling bullshit on the tractor nickname. He got that when he was 13 from a father at cricket. His other favourite nicknames were Skeeter and Stingray. Also, he doesn't answer calls from his mum because she won't even phone him. Ask him about the... Your dad was just asking about the bug in your ear.
Fuck. Okay, that was literally the worst pain I've ever felt. I was sitting on the floor in the living room. I was like 11 or 12, and do you know there's a Christmas beetle, but when they're a baby? It went in my ear.
More detail.
It went in my ear, and it like got stuck on my ear. Like got stuck in my ear, and like I was screaming. Like it was the worst thing. It was worse than getting tatted anything, and they were preparing for surgery.
What about heartbreak?
At Redcliffe Hospital? So basically, she just got the sore out. But but they just poured metho down my ear and it died, and they got it out. But
That actually happened to my dad. A moth flew into my dad's ear and was like burrowing down his... Same thing. I remember being really little and just hear... I've never heard my dad swear before, and he just went off.
yeah, that was the worst.
Yeah.
That was the worst thing ever.
That's so fucking good.
Yeah, but it's out now.
Tell us a
Yeah.
story about bugs, Klutz.
About bugs.
Yeah. We've all got a bug story.
Yeah, I'm scared of grasshoppers because one flew up my shorts when I was really little at my mum's old house, and I couldn't get it out.
Any contact with the cock?
Nah,
No contact.
unfortunately.
This explains the string bean penny. Penne. I don't really have many bug stories. I used to catch lizards as a kid because no one would hang out with me. So that's pretty much it. They're not bugs, but
Now he's friends with a bunch of snakes.
What are lizards? If they're not bugs?
reptiles maybe.
Oh,
I don't know.
fuck.
Yeah, boom. Deaf.
You're not going to look good out of this episode, Speaks.
Lizards are deaf.
Yeah. Sorry about today, guys.
Yeah,
That's
hey,
alright,
that's
mate.
all right.
I'm fresh
Just glad you're here, mate. It was a lovely surprise.
Yeah, got the
I'd
late
also
call
like
up.
to say I picked it, but at the last minute.
Yeah, but you
so-
have like two choices. Like, there's two of your mates that don't live in Brisbane.
Brisbane, yeah. That's what I said. And
So
Ben's
it's like
like,
a
no.
50-50 split.
Yeah, had to be.
Well, I just thought it could have been someone's scat from school. We hadn't seen it in a while, so.
Like Derek Cameron.
Dave Cameron.
Yeah.
I saw him at Aldi at Capera a few weeks back. And then I saw Derek running.
Truly.
Yeah, it was
Still
really
running.
scout. Still
Still
running. Running past Dorrington Park. Well, we usually do 2 shows to one live. I've already done one with you guys. Don't know if you can think up of any more off the top of your head.
I can't.
Yeah,
I
Frenny's
struggled
last
enough
week
the
were
first time.
terrible.
Yeah.
Frenny's last week were terrible.
That
I think
was pretty shit.
his lie was
He's going to coach the Broncos.
he'll
by the
coach
end
the
of
Broncos by the
season.
end of the year.
I've got a quick gag for you.
Yeah.
Is it better than the male cow milk thing?
Nearly.
Doubt it.
So I went to the sperm donor the other day, and when I left, they said thanks for coming.
Classic.
I googled jokes. Top 100 jokes.
Heaps of prep for this week's episode, as per the usual.
Fucking oath. We were talking about something off camera before though, about sporks, spoon forks.
Yeah, I reckon there's at least one person out there that is like an endorser for sporks.
Oh hell yeah.
So like they have nothing but sporks.
Well, you got to think about it. There's a guy sitting at his kitchen table probably one day, and going, "Why would I have both, or all three?"
When he's
Wait, is it
emptying the
spork?
dishwasher.
The spork's just 2, yeah.
Too, yeah. When
Well,
he's
it's better than
He was like,
chopsticks.
"Why have both?" Yeah. Well, we
Like-
evolve.
Yeah.
like unpacking the dishwasher, like why would I create more work for myself when I can just have...
You'd
Like-
really struggle eating soup with a spork, though. Is where you'd come undone.
Oh,
So you'd have to cut.
depends
unless
how
it
big
was
your
like,
spork is, I suppose.
How often do you eat soup, though?
I ate it today, actually.
Yeah,
Pumpkin.
but how often? Like, do you reckon the trade-off's worth it?
No.
No.
I eat vegetable soup sometimes when I'm hungry.
Jeez, you must be very hungry. all
Good
the
time to
man.
eat when you're hungry.
Yeah. Sometimes I eat chicken noodle. Sometimes.
I remember when me and Shane first moved out. All we used was disposable plates and forks.
I
ages.
came to your apartment when you first moved down and it was fucked, mate. It looked like a crack den, no
It
joke.
was fucked.
It legitimately did.
Yeah, it was built in '78, and it was like all like floral wallpaper and shit, and it was all falling off. And then
Oh no, I went once you like gutted it.
yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah, well this is the thing. I gutted it and then moved back to mum and dad's to renovate it, and then I lost my license for nothing. And then yeah, and then so I was just sitting there for ages. But then that's when I won the money on the pokies. So then I won 10 grand on the pokies and then paid for all of it. It was all sweet.
We used to go over there and it literally would just be like cement floors and like paint falling off the walls and then just one of those like roll up foam mattresses in the middle of the room. It's got
But
to- this is my apartment.
That was like Warringah, but fully furnished.
Yeah, it was in the days when no one else had. Everyone else still living with their parents.
Parents, yeah.
So like it was the place. That's
Yeah.
where they went. Oh, it was fun.
It was, and
When
the
people
craziest
used to
thing,
live with their parents. I'll be doing that for a long fucking time.
the craziest thing about that was I went there just after you fully gutted it and then didn't go back until it was completely finished.
Yeah.
It was so strange walking back in.
Yeah. I'm
Mate.
starting to rip it apart again now. eh? Getting bored.
If you keep getting high quality guests like me and Scott in this podcast, mate, you'll be moving out in weeks,
Might move
Weeks.
into here.
days, even.
Just live here.
I reckon I could live in the caco. Wouldn't be good for my health.
Dude,
Yeah.
we came here last Saturday. It was like 2:00 in the arvo. And we walk in and the chick behind the bar is like, "How are you alive?" Classic. He was here till 5 a.m. the morning before.
Yeah, it was pretty fucked. It was a big night.
Oh,
I don't know.
actually-
All the boys left at like 12:30 or something, and I left here at 3. I don't know what happened in that little. Yeah.
I was
don't
talking to
know.
my auntie today,
Yeah.
and who knows you by name because of the Bloody Brilliant beers as well, not you, Dustin, sorry.
It's alright. That's,
Um,
that's the whole
unlucky.
point.
But she was saying,
I
like,
really
I know that Josh Clutterbuck never gets hangovers, and neither do I. She reckons she's only had one hangover in her life.
So possibly me and your auntie are a match made in heaven.
Yeah, have kids. And she was, she today, funnily enough, she punches durries down in the park like 500 metres from her house because she doesn't want to know, her kids or husband to know she smokes. So me and her, I was like, oh, she's like, I gotta go to Coles. And I was like, oh, I gotta get some shit. Can I come with you? And she was like, all like frazzled and weird about it. And I was like, what the fuck? And then anyway, got in the car and she gets like 500 metres down the road, pulls up and she goes, I need a dart. I need to have a ciggy now. And she just sits on the bonnet and just smokes a menthol. Only has half of it.
You
And then
know,
off to Coles we went.
it's actually fucked how many times I've heard like that sort of same scenario. Like, forgot who it is. I think. Oh yeah, Aaron's dad's neighbor is this chick next door just like always goes down to the park down the road just to smoke durries because she doesn't want her husband finding out that she smokes durries. Love, have you ever
How old are
smelled
you?
someone
Fucking 14?
after they have a cigarette, you can smell
I don't get it.
durries.
No, you get that Beyonce deodorant, perfume shit, and just spray it, Destiny or whatever it's called. Just
Yeah.
But like I tell my parents, it's better than heroin.
Yeah. A lot better than heroin.
Make your choice of your vice.
Also, how old are you? Like, fucking 14? Like, it's not illegal.
Yeah, and I could be doing exactly right. I could be doing heroin or ice.
Could be drinking male cow's milk.
He still does that.
I'm pretty clever. Have you guys ever milked a male cow?
No.
Didn't think so.
A bull, you mean?
No, I mean a stud, buddy. Go to a farm. Once.
Do they have braille?
Hey, buddy. Hey, settle down. I don't want you getting angry about this male cow situation because I got 3 back home.
Leave it up to the big boys.
Oh, crikey.
Yeah.
We're also saying how we don't really have segments anymore. We sort of just wing it.
Yeah,
as
it's
you can
going well.
tell.
It's going really well
Going
this week.
real well.
Yeah.
But on the way here, I've got a bone to pick with the youth of today. Purely, grow up, Dan, for the
Dan?
crowd. So Das and I were driving through Ashgrove. We're at the top of Ashgrove Avenue near Woolies, and we're having a look, and there was this group of 5 lad-looking kids, and 3 or 4 of them just had their headphones in and they're walking together. Like, how boring are your mates that you can't even have a fucking conversation with the cunts? It's like, fucking hell. Like, I see it so often. I just don't understand. Like, if we were walking along the road together, just going somewhere, I don't think you guys are that boring and I have to have earphones in. I just
Well,
don't
you're
get it.
normally filming a TikTok, so
Yeah.
it's hard to talk to you sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
He's
Would you
addicted.
say you're an A-grade Ashgrove celebrity?
No.
B or C?
B grade?
I'd say probably a
B
D
minus.
grade.
D grade. In
D
Ashgrove.
grade.
In
No, not
Ashgrove.
Brisbane, Ashgrove.
No, in Ashgrove, yeah. No.
I
Who
reckon
ca-
you're the
What's an
one of the most
example of an
well-known
A?
men.
Of a what?
Of an A? Like, what's,
Paddy Nicholson.
what's an A
Pat-
grade celebrity in Ashgrove?
Pat Nicholson. BJ Connolly is not an A grade celebrity in Ashgrove.
What would you
Well,
rate
I
him?
beg to differ.
Oh, I'd probably say a B plus at the moment. His comedy's going all right. Good on you. Shout out to BJ Connolly. He's actually BJ Connolly's comedy show is the sponsor of today's podcast. So thank you so much.
I honestly laughed really hard. I saw him at the Newey once, and he told a joke about the first time he ate pussy and it's smelling like tuna or John West or something.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't want to steal. I don't want to step on his tagline,
Yeah.
but yeah, get out and see BJ this weekend. The Newey.
Use the code BBB BJ 2020 and you'll get
Yeah.
free entry to his next show. At
Use
the
use the code John West next
That
time you're
John
eating
West
pussy.
Pato. Yeah, so yeah, he's a B plus going to an A very soon, I think. But Pat
Yeah.
Nicholson's definitely a good looking bloke as
Just
well.
leave a comment if you don't get pussy.
Be a lot of comments.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck.
Probably 100% of the podcast was still only 4 listeners, so
I got a bone to pick with Shane,
yeah, your brother.
brother.
Yeah. What's he
So he's
done?
27, but he still does his whole grocery shop.
Like all at once.
Yeah, but so he does his grocery shop at Caltex.
No way.
I don't, he's spending a fortune.
No way. Like,
yeah,
does he do one shop once a week at Caltex, or does he like?
yeah, once a week at Caltex. It's like he's got it down to like $350 a week. It's pretty good.
Because that's what
Cat
my
food's
mum
like
used to spend.
$16.
That's what my
He
mum
just
used to
doesn't
spend
like
on
the
my whole
speed bumps
family.
at Woolworths. It's like you pull straight in, get the fuel. So yeah, it's $400 a pop. Like I understand it, but fuck me, man.
Jeez, it must be nice being
Yeah,
able to
what's
spend $400 a week on groceries.
Yeah, what does he do for work?
Doll's 450. So.
Yeah, he's a refrigeration mechanic. Old Shane.
Must be very nice, Shane.
Far out.
I remember the first time I met Shane, he's like, I'm not supposed to be drinking, and he was blind on the
Yeah.
cruise.
Yeah, he got his gallbladder taken out, and then we went on the cruise, and Dad made him drink basically.
Yeah.
But yeah,
He
he's
just drinks
he's
lights,
drinking
it's
ever
okay.
since. Yeah, he actually hasn't had a problem with that since.
He was
But
kicking,
yeah, I like to make rumours up about him that may be true. Like people, if you don't,
Carry
if
a
it's
bit
in
of
a
weight.
setting with people.
To
that
be
you-
honest, if I looked at Shane, I'd think he is the sort of person that shops at Caltex.
yeah, and just
Well, it's
eats
just convenient. isn't it?
He's got that
Call it a
vibe,
convenience
eh?
store for a reason.
Well, the thing is, I've lived with him my whole life, and I still don't know who the fuck he is. But I just make rumours up. Like I told the coach once that he drove home with his mouth guard still in after sparring, and he didn't notice until he bit into his steak. I'm like, he's all surrounded by people we don't know. And they sort of half believe it.
I believe that for sure.
What's the most overpriced thing you've ever bought? Do you reckon?
Good question.
A Bloody Brew Beers t-shirt.
Yeah.
I bought $2.
Yeah.
Told Darcy it was on purpose, but it wasn't.
We could just refund it, you idiot.
Yeah.
No, I want them now.
No, I don't know. I've bought a lot
They're also
of
too big.
overpriced shit. Bought a lot of overpriced shit.
I bought a $16.50 pint yesterday
Oh, where
at
at?
the airport,
Fuck.
and the pub and the bar closed at 7. So
Jeez.
Yeah, what beer was it?
Great Northern.
Oh, that's fucked.
Yeah, I
It's a
know.
highway robbery.
Was it a pint or a skewy?
Pint. A skewy was $12.50.
God. That is fucked. I actually paid $12 for a Skinner of Gold on the Gold Coast somewhere once. I'm pretty sure they mischarged me,
I
but
spat on the bartender and said, "I hope he gets COVID though." So.
luckily you have it. So.
That's
Yeah.
absolutely cool.
Oh no, I have chlamydia. Different
Oh,
C.
sorry, yeah. You can only get that once, so.
Yeah, pretty sure.
I bought a mini forklift, a remote control forklift, and it come with a little pallet that you picked up. It was worth the same as our repayment that week. But
How
Yeah.
much is it?
it's like $350.
Far out.
It was broken by the next week.
I remember coming to your house and you had Tom Richmond was playing that little basketball game. You know, the one that's like the ball on the string and you had to like flick it up and get into it. Oh, fuck, it was funny.
Yeah, I don't know. Actually, the shit I bought you off Wish, which I still haven't given you,
Yeah.
so overpriced. And I broke one of the things straight away.
It's
Had
actually
to
funny
get
you bring
Dad
that
to
up.
fix it.
Sorry for interrupting.
Yeah, no, go. I had nothing else to go.
Because old Jason Boogby over there, it was Matto and I that bought him like $150 worth of shit off Wish
Yeah.
in like $2.50 increments.
Unless you said that.
Well, I think we both put 70. I think you could put money in your Wish account or something. I can't remember.
Yeah,
and-
yeah.
Yeah, we both put in like $50 or $70 or something, and just went at it for as long as we could with as small increments as we could. And then I got like probably I reckon 15 parcels, all with different names as well, but to the same address. And then I was like, I still had however much money left, and I thought, fuck it. And I was like, you could type in the price amount, and the first thing that came up was like a butt plug that also was a G-string. But I don't think he ever received it. I'm pretty devastated. And
His dad's probably got it.
my mate in Wagga, we were playing on Wish,
Yeah.
and he saw the same thing come up, and he bought 2, because we both wanted to wear one, but got nothing. And what it was like you had and I have a tiny cock, so I would have fit. But like it's like fucking just your dick and balls are covered, and then only one leg. So like it goes like around, and then it plugs into your ass or something. I don't know how it works. But, yeah, it never arrived. I don't know if it's because of COVID, though.
Yeah,
no, it could be because
be
of
still
COVID.
coming.
Mine took 6 weeks to rock up.
Could still be
my
coming.
gear.
Oh, yeah, we bought this in March. But, I don't know.
Yeah. No, that's cooked. That's fucked. I hope you get it.
I hope I get it
Be a
as
good
well.
instructional
And my
video.
body looks a shit house at the moment as well, so
Yeah.
I'm very keen to get a photo in it.
Yeah.
And put it on Tinder.
Oh, my rig is so average.
Biggest
it's
rig in the
it's
convoy.
biggest rig in the convoy. Yeah, it's the most average it's
Freeney
ever
last
looked.
week said to Clutzy, looks like you've stolen a fucking wok and putting it under your shirt.
Well, fair.
Well, what do you
fuck.
expect? Like,
Yeah.
you work at a place that gives you beers and burgers.
I don't get any freebies.
What are you going to look like, Ryan Gosling?
No,
No, exactly.
more of a
When was the last time you trimmed your beard?
a while ago. It's gotten a bit wild. I trim my beard when I start eating and like mayo and shit goes everywhere. Like that's when I know it's too long.
Yeah.
It's like yes, I do enjoy saving food for a later date.
How long's
but
the mayo on your face for until you notice?
I can feel it because I'm an aggressive eater. Like I'm not going petite. I need you go in, don't enjoy it, get it done. It's just shit smashed everywhere, and I can feel the moisture on my skin. Actually, yeah, it's a bit fucked.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah, it's hot. It happened a lot today. I was just staring at Darcy. Actually, I'll get into. We had burgers today, but fuck, I was disappointed. We had burgers. Tasted good, but we're on a quest to find pies on the north side. Couldn't find a pie shop.
So you didn't go Big Dad's?
Nah,
Well,
we're too far past
we were
it.
pretty close, but it was like, is it worth going
We're doing a loop. We'd gone past.
5.5 minutes back up the road?
Big Dad's is more like a first date sort of thing.
Yeah.
No.
Well,
What-
no,
you
no.
sit there in the orange building and watch the under-13s Nudgee College Blues.
Yeah.
What's the second? Yatla pies?
Yeah.
Yatala.
But did feel pretty bad today. Well, actually, no, I didn't, because this person should probably make sure he's got enough stock. We looked for this pie shop that Darcy's dad had told us about. And he's like, right, chuck a left at Coles and opposite the BWS, there'll be a bakery.
Racecourse Road.
On Racecourse Road.
Clayfield.
Clayfield.
Yeah.
Whatever. What did I say?
First off, it wasn't after Coles, it was after IGA.
Read a book, Dad.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah.
You fucking idiot. Yeah, you've only lived there your whole life.
Is this the dude that lives in PNG?
Yep.
Yeah.
He Google Maps it.
You just got Get a Burger in the end, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we did feel bad. There was this old little Asian fella sitting out on the balcony of this bakery, and he saw us start walking over the road towards it, and he just got up and ran back inside to go behind the counter. And we're walking across, and Das goes, I don't know if there's any pies. It looks like some banh mi. I was like, no, need a pie. And we've just got in view. I've put my head around the corner, and I've seen the hot cabinet, and they had 2 sausage rolls and 1 pie.
You spit on
And
it?
Das like, oh, I'm happy to get a banh mi.
Fuck
No.
those
I was working in Woodford today,
What a bunch of
Yeah.
pricks.
and I got a chicken burger from the takeaway store,
Mm.
and it was cash only. Like, what the fuck?
That's
the lady was
so
like
shit.
60. She's like a little chicken nugget thing with grey hair,
Racist.
and I had to open the chicken salt. I had to open the box of chicken
Yourself.
salt. She goes, "You feeling strong?" I said, "I want chicken salt." But
Strong
Jeez.
enough
Also,
to
I
open
was,
it,
I was
for
saying to
sure.
Clutzy, like, we try to get people to engage with our content so much on the page, like, post all the time and try and sell shirts and stuff, and it's working, but we've never had more
Weird
responses to anything than give us a fucking pie shop recommendation. They were flooding in
Yeah, it
this
was
afternoon.
so many pie
that's
shops.
what one of Nick's ideas was.
What?
To like a takeaway review.
Takeaway review, yeah.
With his
What a-
hidden
yeah.
gem.
Wasn't it you that started pub bathrooms of Brisbane?
No,
was
we used, to have,
Rory.
we used to have Sauce of the Week.
Yeah,
Sauce
sauce of the week.
Source of the week. We're actually going to bring it up on the
What was the
last
first week?
podcast with you. Because
Mushroom?
Das was like, when we were getting ready to chat to you, Das was like, you need to go back through Cliffo and Scott's Instagrams and have a look at Source of the Week. What was the inspiration for Source of the Week?
Oh, I don't know. That was just
Beers.
weird. I think.
It was so funny.
I think it's an outside influence than my normal human mind. Yeah, that's still there. That's still hanging up in the apartment. It's got a corner wall now, but it's still there. Yeah, no, that was very weird. Very
I
weird.
loved it. He was just so out of the blue. Had no idea what was going on. And it didn't even have to be a source.
I think that's
it
the
could
point.
Be
I'm a big
anything.
fan of the Eric Andre show.
Yeah.
That's sort of what I was
Yeah.
going for.
Yeah.
You know, I'd never really watched that. And then,
Very good show.
yeah, my missus introduced me to it the other week. And I was like, we just started watching
Not
the
as good as this show.
outtakes of Eric Andre. Like,
It's the
because
best.
I was like, how did these
Every
people
time you
not
click that, it
know that
makes
he's
noise.
stitching them up? I didn't realise.
Every time you click the microphone, it makes noise. Oh, well, every time you... Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's so annoying.
I was like, how do people not realise that this dude's stitching him up? But apparently he wasn't like a big thing at all.
Nightmare,
it was
nightmare,
best,
nightmare,
it was best that he wasn't a big thing for
Yeah.
a long time because he would get big guests on.
Yeah.
Man, he had so many more ideas that he couldn't do. Like he
What
asked
the
his
fuck couldn't he do, cunt? I
Okay,
saw him get
I got an
drunk.
answer. He asked the producers if he could have a transvestite woman have sex with a transvestite man under his desk and then rip the desk up.
Oh.
His producers were like, no. But he got all the actors there off Craigslist and they're all paid like $100 each.
Yeah,
Like,
ridiculous.
I think I looked up his net worth the other day. He's only worth like $3 million, but
Oh, only, yeah.
yeah,
Only.
yeah.
I'm worth about $55. And then, yeah, that's not a good
I
one.
don't want to spend all of that on beers at the Caxton
Yeah.
tonight.
Well, I
Say,
thought I'd
shout
get a
out,
free
shout
one
out to
for being on
Specs.
the
He spent his
podcast,
tax
but-
return on 2 Bloody Brilliant beer shirts.
Yeah.
That $89 went a long way.
So they're free, basically.
Basically.
Yeah. So I got 2 free shirts.
Sponsor of this week's podcast is
Unlucky.
Sam Speakman's tax return.
Does
But,
that mean? Yeah. Wait, can I just quickly run back
please?
to talking about shit takeaways?
Yeah.
Once I was in Banyo, and there's like this little tucker thing. It's like tucker shop or something. I can't remember what it's called, but it's real bad. And I was like, can I please get a chicken and avo sandwich? And it was like a similar lady to the lady you were talking about before.
Chicken nugget.
Similar, yeah.
It's like
Not the
something you
same,
leave in the air fryer for too long.
Yeah, but real
Yeah.
short.
Yeah, got it. Pictured it.
But
Sure.
her hair was like blonde, not grey.
Okay.
But still old. And she had whiskers.
Okay.
It's not important, but
Like I'm picturing like one of those scarers as a pubic hair.
picture.
Like steel wool.
Like a steel wool.
Steel wool.
Something
Picture
you
like-
scrub the dishes with is the same as a pubic hair.
Picture like the lady at the tuck shop that you didn't want to get served by
Yeah.
when you're
Yeah.
at school.
Yeah. What do you want, Dom?
Scott's mum.
You to go away, please.
Yeah.
Can I please have the hot mum that's here from grade 5? Can I? What was I saying? Oh yeah. So anyway, I got a chicken and avo sandwich. The cheese was like, it looked like it had already been melted, like pre-melted, and then she put it on the toast. And the avo came out of a bottle. It was like,
Oh, you can't trust that.
yeah, I got gastro.
Oh,
But
yeah.
it honestly tastes good. Like going down, I was like,
Great sandwich.
coming back up,
Coming back up.
not as good.
Makes me sick to think about.
But yeah, sorry for derailing.
What was the answer of the cheese and bacon pie with if you have sauce?
Oh, fuck. That was a hotly debated thing, eh?
Because I'm a big no.
Good.
Big no.
Good.
So many idiots.
I actually said to Das, if we did get pies today, I was going to try cheese and bacon with tomato sauce.
He
just
hasn't
to
even
see
tried it.
I haven't tried it.
I haven't had tomato sauce since I was about 9.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Hectic.
Yeah.
What happens when you get a cheeseburger? Okay.
That's all right because it's a combination of food.
Ah, yeah, fair.
That's
fair,
all
fair,
right.
fair. Yeah.
That's ketchup anyway, bro.
Get you. So you haven't had tomato sauce since you were 9?
No, I haven't picked up the bottle and poured it on something for
What the fuck?
forever. As long as I can remember.
Yeah, it was very hotly debated.
What about barbecue?
Yeah. What am I gay? Not that there's anything wrong with that. That's fine. That's fine. Why can't say that shit
I
anymore?
haven't heard this guy. We have on every Wednesday, every pay Wednesday, we have a barbecue at work, and there's this guy that was new, and he was walking past me and my mate, and we were like trying to suss out the new people, and this guy's walking past, and he goes, he's got 2 like sausages in his hands, and like the weird thing is, so basically he was like, when I was at Hockey Nationals, and then we were like, oh, this guy's already a fucking loser. And he goes, I just got addicted to like long sausages, bro. Like they just taste so much better than the short sausages. And we were like, sorry, what, cunt? And he goes, and the best thing about it, man, is like people think you need sauce. You got to just go no sauce all onion, man. And I was just like,
Yeah.
what is wrong with this fuckwit?
See, like, people have been calling me very weird for not wanting sauce on my steak, bacon, and cheese.
Do you know what I call them?
What?
Fuckwits.
Thank you. And the
Gotta
thing
have
is
sauce.
that, like, to be fair, every other pie I put tomato sauce on.
So
It's
why
just
not
steak-
this one?
Because put it
it's
this
already
way,
perfect.
There's a very, very, very defined line when it comes to liquid to meat ratios with pies. And if you've already got the liquid of a cheese on a pie, you can't just go topping up the ratio with sauce.
You're completely wrong.
No, buddy, no. Look, I've eaten a couple of pies
Darcy,
in my
it's 3
day.
against 1. It's okay to be wrong sometimes, all right? Thanks, sir.
Not
for
on
that
this.
one.
Not on this.
What sauce do you have? Tomato?
Yeah.
I feel like tomato sauce isn't even the right sauce to have with the pie.
All I'm going to say is if Eden Richards is on your side and Ryan Board, you know you're doing something fucking wrong.
Yeah, go put ice cubes in your beer.
Eden told me that it's crazy to have a cold drink with McDonald's.
And you're supporting this guy's statement.
Wait, so what does he have?
You're
Coffee?
a fucking idiot.
Because we were
You're
going
an
through the
absolute
drive-through and I was like, I might get a thick shake. And he was like, a thick shake?
So what does he drink with it?
Long black.
At first he said Coke. He's like, and then I said that. He's
That's
like, that's
cold.
crazy. And I was like, well, Coke's cold. He's like, nah.
No, he's
You're
doing
weird.
lines.
Just ridiculous.
Well, they reckon you're not meant to have cold drink and hot food together anyway.
Really?
It's
Yeah,
bad
it
for the-
changes. Yeah, it changes the temperature of your.
Well, I know Asian people drink warm water. They
Yeah.
don't drink it cold.
Yeah, and then people in the desert, the Africans and stuff, they drink like hot tea.
Hot
Doesn't
tea.
everyone drink tea hot?
Yeah.
Yeah. Say that to Limpton's face, man.
I actually have a Lipton iced tea sitting in my fridge right now. I might drink it later.
Nice. Well
Ooh.
done.
Lemon.
What flavour? Lemon?
Did you ever go to the in Caltex again? Did you ever go to
You ever do the
when
groceries?
it's like one Powerade for like $5.50. And
Yeah.
then there's like two
Or
for
two
like
for $3.20.
$5.80. And they make you feel like a fucking idiot if you don't get two.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the Maximuses. You
It's
got
like just the one, thanks. She's like,
Oh,
Serious?
it's only an
Are you
extra
dumb?
$1 for the other one. So yeah, I don't want to.
they do the
Yeah.
same thing with Maximus. It's like one for $5 or two for $6, and
Yeah.
you're like, I don't need 2 liters of Powerade.
It's like they're questioning your intelligence.
I remember-
I'm gonna have to get it.
I remember having a massive night with Mitch
Are
Jones
you good at
somewhere.
maths? Because I'm not.
Having a massive night with Jonesy somewhere, and we stayed at my place. And on the way, I was dropping him home, and he's like, "Oh, can we please stop at the servo so I can get ciggies?" And I was waiting in the car, I was so hung, and he was equally as hung. He's like, "Oh, do you want to Powerade or something? I was like, no. And he's like, I'll get you Powerade. I was like, no. We basically had an argument over if he's going to get me a Powerade. And he came back with 4. I was like, what? He's like, well, I went to get 1 and it was 2 for 6. So and then I was like, well, I'll get you 1 and then I'll get you 2. So I got 4. I was like, I don't even want 1, cunt.
Someone
Back
had
at
to go
what
at me
you
the
go
other
to-
day. A bloke at the server had to go at me because I bought 2 bags of ice. And I was like,
what?
yeah. And
That's the
he's-
optimum amount of bags to buy.
it was just like 2 for 8 or 3 for 10. And he's like, surely you get the third one. I was like, nah, mate, I'm good with 2. And he's like, surely you get the third one. And I was like, what the fuck am I going to do with
You
this
say,
third bag
buddy,
of
I've
ice?
got
It's not going to
12
fit in the bloody esky.
Buddy, I've got
Do you just want-
$12 in my account. Don't tell me how to spend my money.
Exactly.
To buy a bag of frozen water that's just going to melt.
I've had a
in
look at my
fucking
Macca's
food.
app and I was there's a $3 quarter
I've seen my
pounder
fridge
waiting
make
for me
ice for
later.
free. I'm not going to start spending my hard-earned on your water.
Exactly. Like,
Then I spat on him, gave him COVID.
I'm not the idiot in this situation.
I actually have to
You're
piss
the one with
so
the rocks
hard.
in your
I'll
head.
be back.
Okay, see you, mate.
Right.
30,
Far out.
only 35 minutes, small bladder.
Yeah. No, it's not. Yeah, far out.
Yeah, sub someone in. Come on, someone step up. 5 minutes of fame. Jackie Boo has had a few beers. And
His
he's-
haircut is though.
Isn't it good? I'm slowly cutting out the blonde.
Yeah,
Next
Yeah,
time I come
it's
on, it'll be
good.
fucking all good.
yeah.
I like it better now than it was the other week.
Oh, cheers, man. A lot of people do.
So yeah, Jacko, what's been happening since you cleared the air?
A lot of fame.
Really?
Yeah.
No. No. I've just
Jackson's
been-
still not playing touch footy because of his fucking finger.
No, but check this out. I don't have the cast on
Oh,
anymore.
thank God.
Round of applause for me. Thank you. Got more money than you, Dan. No.
Yeah, good win on the Pikes before. Congratulations.
I got it handy in case I need to wear it later.
Oh.
Hey!
Finger brace
Hey,
returns.
like Cinderella, does it fit? A glass slipper? No, you got fat sausage fingers. Pass around.
Call me crazy. I'm pretty
Don't
sure,
lose it though. I need it.
Pretty sure that was on someone's privates the other week. So.
Darcy.
Fine,
It's
so-
fucking Darcy's. He got blind at Bowen, put it on his dick.
Jesus. Oh. Smells good.
I still reckon it's the biggest
Does it?
G off of this century.
Oh, definitely.
Not a real industry, and this is a glorified piece of hose.
So is a bong.
Speaks is back. Jackson, any parting
Sorry,
words?
you're in Speaks. Way you go. Thanks for having me, boys.
Play
Hey,
on.
no, thank you.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
coming on.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you.
Pull my finger. That
Welcome
does
back, mate.
stink. Maybe that's Scotty.
It's probably me. Jeez,
How hard do you guys push when you piss?
Very.
Depends.
I'm all about speed, efficiency, speed and efficiency.
I almost always shit when I piss.
Yeah, I.
That's like, did you hear the joke about when the bloke moved out with his girlfriend for the first time?
No.
They've been living together for a few weeks. And after a while, the girl's like, hey, do you piss in the shower? And he was like, what do you mean? And she's like, well, when you having a shower, do you piss? And he was like, oh. And she's like, no, you can tell me. And he's like, oh, only sometimes. And she was like, what do you mean you only piss in the shower sometimes? And he said, oh, it's hard not to piss when you're taking a shit.
Oh my God. Shout out to Waffle Stomp, sponsor of today's podcast.
A friend of mine that will go unnamed at a house that wasn't mine. I watched him shit in the shower and waffle stomp it
Oh,
down.
yeah.
And
Can
those
we
involved.
take a guess?
Yeah,
Yeah.
go.
Matt Prologue.
It's his house. Well, actually, Tom Holiday, fuck him. When we were at Warrinya, he was like, "Do you mind if I go shit in your bathtub?" And I was like, "Nah, man, go for it." Thinking in my head, "There's no way this guy's gonna shit in my bathtub." And anyway, 2 seconds. Anyway, I'm having a beer, finish it, walk inside, and I see him squatted up against the wall in our bath. And I was like, what? There's no way this guy's shitting in our bathtub. Anyway, I'm walking towards the bathroom and I get about 5 meters away and the scent hits me. But my brain still goes, there is no way this guy... And keep in mind, he doesn't drink. And it was like...
So sober.
Sober shitting in the
And thinking, yeah, so it was like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. This bloke doesn't drink. None of us were drunk. And he's just, I'm like, okay. So I'm going through the processes. I'm like, maybe he's just farted. Maybe he's just like fell over and he's sitting against the bath. Get in there, look down. There's a shit. Like just one solid log, which honestly impressed because my shits are never that solid. And I just go like look at it, and then I still can't quite. You know when something happens and you're like, oh, it must be a dream.
Yeah.
That's not real. That didn't happen.
Some weird shit happened at the house. Like you were the first boys from for the guys from school who moved out, and it was fucked.
Yeah, I hated that house. It's actually the House of Horrors.
Which one? Mourinho.
Mourinho, yeah.
Mourinho
What
had
about Broma?
ripped undies hanging on like picture frames on the way in of people's ultimate wedgies.
Yeah, I only just bought like new undies like 2 weeks ago. Step ones. Stop all my chafing. Shout out to Step One, sponsor of the podcast. But I was terrified that, like, honestly, like, truly, up until about 3 months ago, I always thought I was going to get ultimate wedgie to have my undies ripped over my head. So I just never bought good undies. And I always had a, like, wedgie for 3 years.
Yeah.
So step ones, sorry, just going back to undies. I fucking need some new ones. I had a really bad experience.
The step ones are good. I had one of the instructors was
Are they like skins?
Yeah, they are like skins. And then one of the instructors was like, buy these, like, they'll stop your legs from chafing. And I have, like, I don't know if you guys get it, but, like, all the skin on the inside of my legs is bare from where my legs rub together.
It's like really dark?
No, it's like it's just like a baby's ass in between my legs.
I've chafed that much. I've chafed that much that the inside of my legs are like a dark colour.
Yeah. I'm with you, brother.
The big Usos.
If I hit the triple digits, I'm chafing.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Fucking hell.
These legs have been rubbing together for so long. There's no box.
Oh, let me get in there. But no, these undies are like, they have a little bamboo pouch, and they they just stop your. That legit should be a sponsor.
Okay, yeah.
I'm sure all 6 listeners will buy Step Ones after
Yeah.
this.
Well,
Yeah.
if the
I'm
conversion
actually gonna
rate-
go buy some.
They're honestly good as, and I got $8. Oh, sorry, 8 pairs for like $85.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty
Which
good.
cheaper than Bonds.
Yeah.
Fuck bonds. They're a massive, massive enemy of this podcast.
Yeah.
Don't like them at all. Yeah, no. Das messaged me to say he was out the front today, and I was still scrambling to find a clean pair of underwear because I just keep jumping on COD instead of doing my washing this week. And huh? Am I naked? No, not usually.
What percentage clean do you reckon your asshole is? Because this is a question that I have brought up with a couple of my mates, and they go
Percentage
100.
clean.
They go 100, and
There's
I said
no way mine's
No,
100%
not,
clean.
because
It's impossible.
getting a bit of a
Unless I get the
TMI.
shower head and just shove it right up there. There is
No,
no way.
So
that it
there's
is
this stuff
100%
called
clean.
witch hazel.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of it? It's like toner.
No.
And every time I was doing a shit, I was just feel like I could never get 100% clean. So I was like, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of having my asshole at like 85% at all
Yeah.
times. So I Googled it. I was like, why is my asshole always not fully clean?
Yeah.
And Reddit was the wrong decision to read on that.
They say stop putting penises up there.
But I stopped that 3 months ago when COVID started. It's still fucking filthy. If anything, it was cleaner when I was reading blokes. And so anyway, they're like, buy witch hazel. So it's like a non-scented toner, and every time I shit, I just put like a little bit of fucking shit on it, toner on it, and just wipe my ass, and 100% clean every time. My asshole never stinks.
What do you mean by toner?
It's like, just look it up. It's called witch hazel.
It sounds like you're bleaching your asshole. It's
Well,
not
no,
right.
it couldn't be that because it's still brown as.
Yeah. Fair.
And you know how pale I am. So
Yeah.
like, but like, it's not. It's my ass is very, very clean now, and I'm happy with it. Because I went through like a 3-month period where I was just never happy with the cleanliness of my ass.
Yeah, that's no good.
No, it wasn't.
No good at all.
So yeah, shout out to Witch Hazel, sponsor of the podcast.
You learn something new every day on this podcast.
You really do.
Yeah.
Step 1 underwear and witch hazel. Literally going to change my life.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Don't tell me you don't have a smelly ass.
I'm definitely not saying that. Darcy sitting next to me and keeps going on about the stench.
Yeah, well, I farted up here when I first got here, and it lasted like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I've been eating a lot lately, so
Really?
yeah.
How
Good
come?
on you.
Because I want to play prop and I'm a winger. Yeah.
Prop on the wing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You and Classy
fuck
can
yeah.
swap.
I've been campaigning.
Be quiet, please.
I've been campaigning to be on the wing this year for a bit.
I reckon you'd be alright at it.
I got a bit of pace.
When Trudge and I are playing in Nowra, you should come down for a celebrity game
Yeah, okay.
on the wing.
Whereabouts?
Nowra, just south of Wollongong.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Doubt it, but
I'll come for a game for sure.
Well, just come watch at least.
yeah.
I'll have a couple of beers. It'd be lovely.
Yeah, it's a nice area. It's actually the ice capital of Australia.
Wollongong.
Oh,
No, Nowra.
No.
true.
It's the end of the train line.
Far out, must be nice. Definitely not.
How's your piss, Scotty?
Yeah, it's right. Didn't push too hard.
That's good. Didn't shoot yourself?
Nah.
You missed a whole chat about keeping your arsehole clean.
Yeah.
I think I do a good enough job.
Yeah.
I've never got any complaints.
Yeah, that's what you think, but let me check.
I certainly have.
I try to avoid people looking at it, but Erin has seen it.
What'd she say?
Yeah, what'd you think?
Oh, it's not what she's used to. Put it that way.
Yeah, fuck. I always joke that I'll show Aaron mine, but I can never bring myself to it. Not your Aaron, my Aaron.
Yeah.
Glad we cleared that
We
one
could
up.
play a joke one day and just swap and show each other's errands in our assholes.
You three are all pretty close to marriage, eh?
Are we?
I reckon.
I
It's
fucking
never
wouldn't
really
say
been
so.
it's never really been a thought.
Yeah.
No.
I've
Bullshit.
been with Em 5 years. The good part of 5 years. There's been a bit of flatlining. No, yeah.
That time
like
she
you
saw
bought a
your ass.
No. Yeah, that's a crazy one, mate. I think we got other shit to do. We're going to buy a house soon.
Nice.
Then
Where
we'll
at?
sort it. Maybe Bald Hills.
Nice. I used
That'd
to,
be lovely.
used to play cricket out there.
Yeah, that's where we're looking.
Far out.
It was
it'd be lovely.
shit. Played winter cricket. It was horrible. I don't know why I did it.
Winter cricket, I never got it really. Why don't you just go play
pretty-
footy?
Pretty
The last
simple.
man
It's like
stands
it's
is where
like
it's
cricket
at.
but in
Yeah.
winter.
Last
Yeah, but
man
what-
stands is where it's at.
No, they do
eight
it
aside.
backwards, so you have to
Last
bat
man
from
stands would
11.
be awesome, but like if you have
They
the
throw
option,
a bat at you and you got a ball to hit it away with.
I think playing cricket all year round you'd lose the love for the sport. I've always said though, there's two types of cricketers. There's the guys who are just piss cutting legends who are good at cricket, and then there's the cricket nerds who they're good at cricket, but like,
But
fuck
that's a
that.
funny one because the people that love cricket more are normally shit at it.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Why?
Josh Neal, who's been playing cricket all year, every year since like grade 11, and he's a fucking gun. So
Yeah, bit of a weird bloke
he's
for
in
doing
he's
that,
in
though.
Darwin at the moment.
Is
Playing
he?
cricket.
Yeah, playing cricket.
Nice.
He's played with Cam Bancroft last year or something.
Far out.
Pre-COVID,
Good on him.
pretty sure. I could just keep lying if you guys want.
Yeah, my arsehole's clean.
yeah. Yeah. He doesn't. Yeah. I don't know. I got nothing.
Yeah, I don't know.
I got not much else to talk about, Clutzy.
I don't really. Actually, no. Come back to Specs. You had a bone to pick with Qantas.
Shoot.
What'd they do to you?
Was that the mask there? The smelly
Was that
man.
the smelly people?
Yeah, they just put me next to the smelliest people on the earth twice. And this guy next to me, he was a ranger, so I don't know. Maybe I got a bone to pick with rangers.
Oh, you a ranger?
What do they reckon? They got 100 years left, eh?
I hope
Really?
so.
They're all eradicated, yeah.
Thank fuck.
Fucking hope so.
Yep. Yeah, they're
Take
going to
seven.
cull them. They're going to just 100 years is up. They're just going to start culling them.
Yeah.
Gonna start running this country like Austria.
Well, they reckon two blondes
1940s.
can have a redhead.
2 blondes can.
Two blondes can, yeah.
Jeez. It's a
Yeah,
deadly
but anyway,
You'd
combination.
be
this
spewing,
ranger-
wouldn't you?
this
If you
ranger-
2 blondes and you had a redhead.
You'd be a bit disappointed.
Back
I
to
love
the
it.
drawing board.
Yeah, I'd have a vasectomy instantly. You guys reckon you'll have a vasectomy when you get older? Like, how many kids are you cut it at?
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Because I hate needles, but I don't want to around my dick.
Yeah.
Don't you have to get it in your Jap's eye?
I don't know. I've never.
I don't know. I don't
I
want
haven't
anyone
looked too
cutting
far
anything
into
around
it, to
my
be honest,
dick.
I
mate.
think it's like a small... Yeah, no, I worked with a dude that got it. It's like a small little... Yeah,
So they don't do...
it's nothing, yeah.
Because when I was a kid, I thought that getting a vasectomy was being turned into a girl. So I thought it was like a
Did you have
full...
Foxtel?
Yeah, I was watching Keeping Up with Kardashians. I thought...
They rip their body apart.
Yeah, I thought it was having your dick turned into a... not a dick. So I was like, why would I ever do that?
What's that say?
And then I heard that my uncle got one, and I was like, so it's my auntie.
Is this the one that is too afraid to tell her husband that she smokes?
No, I didn't one. He's bald though. Looks like a gay Jason Statham.
Far out. Oh, yeah.
Nothing else?
I don't
Nothing
know,
else
I
to
don't
cover
have much
off?
else to talk about.
Nah, didn't really think of anything. Eh?
No, I've got the worst headache, I'm struggling.
Oh,
Why?
there's people in Africa dying, man. So get
Fair,
over yourself.
fair.
Can we just keep going then so that
Yeah.
you're uncomfortable?
This light is really nice in my
Oh
eyes.
no, it's hard to have a roof and a line, isn't it?
This is your podcast. Like, put the light
Must be
somewhere
nice
else.
having your own podcast,
Yeah.
Darcy.
It's hard to be in one of the best pubs in Brisbane.
The best pub.
Oh my god, I'm in a COVID-free state.
I got a fact for you.
Thank you.
Top 1% of the world. If you earn over 38 grand a year, you're in the top 1% of the world.
Fuck.
There you go.
Wasn't they in the top 1%?
So better luck next year, Darcy.
Yeah. Yeah.
How much do you earn a year after tax?
Yeah.
Not
and
enough.
what's your bank details?
Yeah. You know, the funny thing is, did 5 years at uni. I chopped and changed, but it was a 3-year degree, but 5 years at uni, so I got a $53,000 HECS debt, and my first job at uni was less than that a year.
Fuck, that's
During COVID, I was paying off $9 a week off my HECS.
Well, better than zero,
Trades,
mate.
trade's the way to go, eh?
100%.
I wish I did.
I learned the other day that if you finish a trade, like so for you're equivalent to an OP12.
Yeah.
Like this.
But you have no
It's
debt.
not bad. I think at Sparky's a 10. It's like-
What are you doing, Claude?
I'm actually changing to high school teaching next year.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, no.
What have you been doing for the past 8
Oh,
years?
nothing, cunt.
What's your kill death ratio? on Call of Duty?
Mate, it's now 0.9. We're slowly
That's pretty
increasing.
fucking good.
I had a week off work and it increased by 0.16. So I sort of hope
That's
we go
pretty
back
good.
into lockdown and I don't have to go to work because that thing's going to skyrocket.
I was playing with my cousin who's 12 today, Warzone, and he is way better than me. Like, way, way, way better. Yeah. And
Tell
he's
you
telling me how to play and shit.
On
Use it
Warzone
today.
recently, there's been some spectacular chat. The other day, there was 4 of us against one bloke. And handsome Timmy Wang charged this dude and got absolutely fucked up and killed him. And Tim was disappointed. I killed this guy. And when you kill someone, you get they have a couple of seconds of audio at you. And this guy just goes, your friend's a shit cunt. And I was like, but he just said it so politely. And I just couldn't help but laugh.
Excuse me.
Yeah, so
Your friend
I've
is a
now been
shit guy.
adopting that guy's thing, and if I kill someone or a number of people and then I get killed, you just laugh at them and tell them how bad their teammates are. Because it brought me hilarity, so I find it
You
funny.
are bad.
Yeah, I don't know. I've got a pretty bad, if that's what I'm doing to make myself feel better, that's enough to, that's a look into my life, so take for that what you will. No.
I don't know, man. I'm pretty proud of you. This podcast definitely brings joy to people's lives. So
Yep, 2 people.
you're like Oprah of Ashgrove and the Gap.
Jeez. I don't know if that's a good thing.
You get a beer. You get a beer.
But just pay for it on the way out. We'll split
Yeah,
it.
but if you could transfer me
Yeah.
$6.50
Yeah.
for the chip you ate off my plate.
That'd be great.
Yeah, get me enough beers and everyone gets a beer.
Who's in the footy tonight?
I don't actually know. I'm really annoyed because I finally got a weekend off, and I was like, awesome. I can watch the Reds. I can watch Melbourne. I'm so excited. This will be awesome.
Just gold.
Last night at work, both my teams played.
What,
Don't get
Storm
to
and
watch
Reds?
Storm and Reds. Sorry, Reds
you
didn't
just say
play.
you
They
had
had
the
Oh, the
weekend
Reds have the
off.
bye. Eh?
But Friday is not the weekend, mate.
Oh, what the Storm and the Queensland Firebirds?
How is Friday the weekend?
Well, you
Sorry.
just said I've got
Friday
the weekend off so I can
afternoon.
watch the footy, but both of my teams are playing on Fridays. That's a stupid statement.
That's what I mean. I was excited because usually one of the teams is playing on Saturday or Sunday. That's the weekend, you fucking drongo.
Friday night is the
rebuttal,
weekend.
rebuttal.
Friday night is not the
Scotty,
weekend.
should we just do a hostile
Friday
takeover
night's
of
not
this
the
podcast?
Yeah, just we'll start wrestling.
Wait, take your shirt off. I'll take mine off.
It's all right, mate. You keep trying to support your
I
Broncos.
think Broncos have a bad run now, don't they? Have they got Roosters next week?
Sharks.
Joey Johns
Sharks.
reckons out of their last 10 games, they've got a good chance of winning 2.
Wow.
Joey Johns is a fucking idiot. What does
Did
he
you
know
hear
about footy?
That
Yeah.
stat about Melbourne Storm last night is they haven't lost to a bottom 4 team since 2015.
That's fucked.
Do you reckon Cam
That's
Smith's on some sort of performance enhancer?
Gotta be.
Yeah, it's called
Apparently he
life.
benches like heaps.
He's come from the school of hard knocks, so.
I liked his beard.
Yeah, I loved his beard. Loved it. Really aroused.
Apparently his old boy used to get him up and make him run before like school and shit. And he'd have to run like 10 minutes. And as far as he got, he had to run 10 minutes back. and then he'd just try and see how far he can go.
Far out.
Yeah,
He's 37 and he's
yeah.
How old's Sonny Bill? I was thinking about that.
34.
Because I remember watching him like 2004.
Yeah.
And he was winning grand finals.
he shagged David Warner's wife in 2001,
2007.
2007.
Yeah, something popped up today, so we were investigating it on the way back from Dacabin. No, it was literally just they hooked up at a club and someone filmed it, and then
Dan, no one can
Aaron-
hear you on
yeah.
the podcast. Shut up.
Aaron
Shut
Smith.
the fuck up in the crowd, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aaron Smith shagged someone in the airport toilets of New
I'm
Zealand.
pretty sure there was an episode of
Nah,
Ballers
respect.
about that.
Of Ballers.
Yeah.
Never watched Ballers.
It's alright.
You guys not
Great.
into the
I feel like
UFC?
the people that
I'm
really
into
get
the
into
UFC
it.
very
Yeah.
hard.
Darren Till and Whitaker tomorrow.
Yeah, who do you reckon will get up?
Well, being Australian, I'd have to go Whitaker.
Darren Till's probably my favourite fighter.
Yeah, I know, that's the thing. And it's okay if he loses, because he'll be popular next week.
That's the thing about Darren Till. Sorry, we're doing a hostile takeover.
Yeah, you just talk amongst
UFC
yourself.
podcast.
The thing about Darren Till is when he moved to middleweight, he's only fought top contenders. So like he got a hard rap, but he's only fought top guys.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think they'll both be popular no matter what, but I think Whitaker needs it more than...
I know fuck all about fighting. Eh?
I think it's good.
Everyone
Like,
always goes on about
Maybe
this,
you
this
and
is how
Scott
I
could
explain
fight
to
outside later.
people who don't know it. Like, say that Melbourne had the trophy,
Yeah.
and then there's contenders.
Mm.
It's like that's the whole format of it. Like, people have to beat Melbourne to have the trophy, and then they say, "Fuck you, I got the trophy."
Yeah.
Like, there's no season.
Broncos
or
are never
nothing.
getting the
Like,
trophy.
Yeah, no, that's why I like it. And they all bitch at each other and
Yeah.
swear. Like, it's pretty good. It's
That's why it's
basically an
interesting.
episode of Home and Away, and then they fight at the end of the
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah.
That sounds
That's real.
awesome.
But there's no hot chicks.
Yeah.
None.
My mum doesn't like it either.
Like, I bag Erin for watching Love Island, but the UFC's pretty
Did anyone
similar.
Did anyone watch Big
UFC's
Brother?
literally on an island tomorrow, isn't it?
I heard Big Brother was one of the biggest flops.
I watched every single episode
honestly
of Big
didn't
Brother.
mind it. Yeah, honestly didn't mind it.
Do you think Chad should have got up or not?
This is the thing. I've missed the last 2 weeks. So,
Sorry.
Yeah. yeah, with that Chad.
Spoiler
one,
alert.
Yeah,
The thing is that he won because he has the most Instagram followers. And he's like hot. Like almost as hot as Darcy.
Fucking hell.
Which is pretty hot. So yeah. It's pretty crazy.
No Pat Nicholson though.
What's that?
No Pat Nicholson though.
No.
Good looking bloke.
Could we end this?
Yeah.
My head's really hurting.
Grow up. cunt.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I got a bone to pick with Dan. It's the second time on the podcast that he's come on and sat there with no microphone and spoken.
Yeah, I got a bone to pick with Dan. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you're too much of a bitch to get on the mic, mate. I don't want to jump on a microphone with Dan.
Yeah. Stand in front of the camera. Mad Magazine man.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
let me think of something.
He thinks he's tough.
That
on
would actually be a
side of the
massive
light.
coup for us to get the face of Mad Magazine on the podcast. So
Mad Max.
yeah, nah, fuck it. I got nothing else to speak
Nada.
about.
And no one can fucking hear anything Dan's saying, so we may as well just end it.
Yeah. Thanks, Dan, for running the podcast once again. This has been On the Piss with Clyde Stars, Sam Speakman, and Fergo.
And Ben Bennett.
So, thanks so much. Thanks again to everyone on the Border Shirt. Thanks to everyone that's liking the content. Share it with 2.5 people this week. We'll be pretty fucking happy. So, yeah, give them heaps.
Bye.
Bye.